Been watching YouTube for like 12 or 14 years or something like that. Always wanted to make content, but not like this, but goddamn. I mean, if y'all have been watching, you know what I'm talking about. This, this new season of The Boys is just such garbage. Oh my God. Like, where to even begin? Filler. Filler is where to begin. Episode one had, you know, a decent introduction, and then nothing happened till episode seven. Episode seven should have been episode two. Like, it's insane how dog shit it is for the budget that it has. Like, I literally got my face in my hand right now, dude. I can't even put into words, yo. Like, this is completely unscripted, so sorry if I'm a bit of a bingo bouncing around here now, but god damn, man. This whole season, God, season one had more stakes. Don't get me wrong, the show basically hasn't been good since season one, but we watch it for the characters. We like the characters. Butcher's great, Homelander's great. As much as people hate to admit it, Huey's great. It's nice to see that he's the only one that maintains this idea of actually fighting back with no superpowers. He uses his brain and shit like that. I think Frenchie's great. He's a fun little guy. I'm a fun little guy, so I kind of relate to him. Um, except for murdering people's families and then having sex with them and like, oh my god, what the fuck? Who wrote this shit, man? Like, the most mentally disturbed person on the planet. Like, John Wayne Gacy wouldn't even fucking do that. Ugh, it's so bad, dude. Annie is dog shit. She's been like decent in season one, but just like Huey, they're just constantly resetting them. They're never going through an arc. It's just always like, oh, I want to be good, but being good is hard, and blah blah blah. You're like, what the fuck, man? Anyway, look, this season, what have they even been doing? Like, we had to get the virus, which was, season four. They didn't know how to write it, so they just deleted the virus. So we have to do season four again. Then Homelander gets the V1, and in the exact same scene where that happens, we see that Soldier Boy can just fry the V1 out of people. So it's basically season three again. We're back to season three now. We need Soldier Boy's power to do this. Then in the penultimate, whatever, the second last episode of the whole fucking series, they're like, let's give Kimiko Soldier Boy's powers. Like, it has ever been established that that's something that can be recreated. You would have thought it was something to do with Soldier Boy himself, because he's got mad endurance and he's such a problem. That's why they did all those experiments on him, and then it was just like this fluke thing that happened that he got this fucking PTSD blast. But no, apparently now, Kimiko, who fucking folds like an omelet every time she's punched or knocked around or whatever. No, apparently she's got the endurance to soak in a load of radiation and like, oh my god, dude. And like, I'm a scientist like for a living, and those scenes are so painful to watch, where like they close the radioactive material and then just let her out of the room. Like, dog, she's coated in particles. Everyone in that room is dead of cancer in like 6 months, but they're just going to pretend like that's not how that works. Oh my god, dude. And then like, they just the actual direction of things. Like, never mind all the fucking chud politics and shit like that, but the actual direction of things, where they're saying like, or like the show, the way it's shown, like the way it's actually portrayed, the cinematography and stuff. We're in like the end times in season 5. And all it is just people sitting in rooms, people walking around. There's fucking nothing happening. It's insane. Like, every single scene should be interspliced. Like, instead of just having a transition go from one scene to the next, we should have people rioting on the streets. We should have uh, troops being deployed, people being detained. I think there's like one scene of people being detained, and it's just like, where are the stakes? Where are the world building? It's like I'm watching theater, dude. It's just a bunch of people standing in a stage going, terrible things are happening, or I don't want to do terrible things, or blah blah blah. It's just such dog shit, man. It's so bad. Like, Noir flies off and he destroys the pipeline. You can't even give us a scene of that happening. You don't even have to have him, you don't even have to animate him going down the water and busting it open or whatever, but just to show that, like, a shot of him hovering over the pipeline or whatever. But no, it's like, just like a stage play, a very fucking poor stage play. It's like, next scene, yeah, I did that. What? What? And then your boy Noir, he gets slimed by a knife. We saw him tank a minigun a season ago, and he gets slimed by a knife. It's like, you could say, yeah, the deep strength is what lets him pierce him. Like, it's the fact that the deep is super strong, and he's the one pushing the knife. But is he stronger than a projectile traveling at like fucking 1,000 kilometers an hour? It's so dumb. It's so dumb. And then, we've got the penultimate episode here, and you still have scenes of fucking dudes sniffing asses, and Annie and MM hiding in a fucking vent and shit like that. Like, shouldn't we be a bit more fucking proactive here? Like, like, I'm glad that they came in and saved the test audience or whatever afterwards, but oh, again, it's like a stage play. It's like, it's one room. You're only ever seeing one room, and then you've just got characters making the fucking dumbest decisions ever. Like, Homelander gets the V1, all the boys are there. Next episode, nothing happened. Nothing happened. Even though, um, with Frenchie's death, we've been shown that he can just fucking Omni Man right up to people. Nah, nah, he's just gonna be chilling. And I mean, I get it. You could be like, oh, well, he's got he doesn't fear anything anymore because he thinks he's immune to everything and whatnot. But it's just like, it's it's not about logic. It's about fucking storytelling, and the storytelling here is like that of a fucking horny 14-year-old. Like, it's like watching action figures being, like, bounced together by a kid, except that would at least involve some fucking action. It's like if a kid's idea of playing with their dolls was just making them stand next to each other and talk. Like, and like, I understand the boys. It's supposed to be a satire of superheroes. We're not meant to have like epic grand fight scenes and stuff like that. But we didn't need it. Like, even without them, it was still good. Butcher beating up a dude in a bathroom. Butcher beating up a dude in a car park. It's mostly just Butcher beating up dudes because no one else does fucking anything. Um, it's just, oh my god. And of course, everything is setting up a spin off and stuff like that. Part of it is that they have to include all this filler so people keep paying their fucking subscription. But you know what people would pay their subscription for? Fucking actual content. Like, actually seeing interesting progression. It's just, it's so disappointing. This is like more disappointing than Game of Thrones. Like, at least with Game of Thrones, they still had battles. They still put on a spectacle. Imagine if Game of Thrones season 8 was just all that one scene of dudes sitting around King's Landing chatting all the time. Oh my god, dude. Like, whatever. At least the peak is still going. I'm literally only watching it for the peak. Um, Fingers crossed that my boy makes it out. The only spin-off show I'd ever watch is fucking The Peak. Um, you can be guaranteed after this horrendous display, I will be canceling my Amazon subscription. Might buy it back once Invincible's back out again, but he ain't getting me to watch any of these other shows or anything like that. If this is the fucking dog shit writing and screenplay and cinematography you're giving us in the final, most exciting season, I've never been more fucking bored in my life, dude. I'd rather put a cactus up my ass. I don't even want to give them the viewership, but I have to see the train wreck. I have to see how it ends now. And maybe that's what they're counting on, is that there's going to be a lot of people thinking like that. But nah, nah, this ain't it, son. This ain't it.